Speak with Miqo'te at West Shore Pier. Is the ferry... Is the West Shore Pier the ferry here? Yes, it is. Okay. Lancers Guild is right there. Take me to the Hawthorne Hut. Aye, the ferry dock at the base of this hill will carry you across the lake to East Shroud. Once you're ashore, head due east and you should find the Hawthorne Hut without much trouble. Okay. Have I just missed that quest repeatedly? Quarrels with squirrels. Ah, fresh-faced adventurer. Very manner of person I wish to meet. The Lancers Guild is looking for someone to track down and exterminate half a dozen squirrels. The infernal pests have been squeezing in under our floorboards every eve for the past several moons, and gnawing away at the support pillars. They've yet to inflict any serious structural damage, thank the builder, but I hesitate to bring such a trifling matter before the wood whalers of the gods' quiver. Hence my delight at your timely arrival. Why, an adventurer who could not dispatch such woodland nuisances is not worthy of the name. Not here in Gridania at any rate. And you know what becomes of incapable adventurers. But perhaps it is best you do not. Scrolls of which I spoke can be found in the central shroud. Return to me once you have disposed of them. Assuming the task is not beyond you. For your sake, I sincerely hope it is not. So I think legitimately I've just been missing that quest because it was hiding underneath the Lancer quest. Other worker quest. Botanist quest. Conjurer quest. Yeah, so everything here is just unlocking other classes. Which is the one quest we are allowed to ignore. I happen to be heading across the lake to Sweet Bloom Pier in the East Shroud. But we are not going to be... we can hop... How close is it? Yeah, it's like over here. We got a couple of quests to deal with out that gate at some point. But... we're going to head this way instead right now, rather than leave the zone we're currently in. Hawthorne Hut is got a couple more quests to it, and an attunement, which I will not forget this time. And I'm also gonna not forget that I can finally ride this mount. I was just getting there. One of the great parts of the mounts in this game is that they adjust to the size of their rider. Look at it. Look at it. So, I usually play on a Lalafell. Well, my main is a Lalafell, so this mount is absolutely minuscule. Somewhere around I have a picture of me on a Lalafell version of this mount next to two friends who are on an Elezen and a Rogadin female, and the size differences are just absolutely hilarious. It's the same mount, but it's in 3 vastly different sizes, because the rider is in vastly different sizes. Don't you just want to buy this mount and watch its butt wiggle around? Watch the little pom-pom on its butt go. Unlock the leave quest. Also, it meows every time you dismount, and that is great. Hail, adventurer! I am Kina Lehega, a guild lead representative for the Adventurers Guild. If it is work you seek, the good folk who reside in the vicinity of the Hawthorn Hut have entrusted me with a multitude of tasks that I am eager to assign to stalwart heroes. Stalwart ones, I say again. Many of these leave quests are not for the faint of heart or frail of body. Before I send you marching into the wilderness, I must see what manner of adventurer has arrived upon my doorstep, so to speak. Let's start you on a trial guild leave, shall we? How does this one suit you? Do I actually have a choice? No. Excellent. You need merely beckon to the sylph to help lead her to her destination. Chocobo Keep. I am not reading this every time. We've been over that. Okay, so it's that specific Chocobo Keep that lets you rename. It's the ones in the cities, not just any one. That may be why I've missed it. We're gonna not forget to attune. Only one quest? I thought there were... No, there's two. There's another one hiding underneath that. Where are you? Oh, right. I know where you are. You're all the way up here. I don't think I've ever used the polar bear mount. Those frightful snouts, tusks like unto spears, and the squealing, that dreadful squealing, a death hymn that haunts my dreams each night. Why, oh, why did I ever leave Combe to come here? Hello, adventurer. Your sharp-eyed mien tells me you're keen to prove yourself. And, to your good fortune, I've a, menial task ideal for one of your fair to middling abilities. Wild boars plague the Bramble Patch, and it's about time that someone culled the herd. Well, hop to it now. I'm afraid of wild boars, so please kill them for me. Okay, thanks, bye. Got it. Indeed, I am Ameline of the Twin Adder. I understand you're here to learn of the Selfs, yes? For all their whimsy, they are a wary lot, particularly since the Empire has come to the Shroud. Earn their trust, however, they're as friendly as any folk. They have their quirks, but so do we all, no? Would you know more, you do well to speak with the master of this hut, Rolf. He's forgotten more about the Sylphs than I'll ever know. What's up, Rolf? Come to learn a thing or two about the Sylphs, have you? Tell you one thing, they're a peculiar folk. How peculiar, you ask? Well, just let me tell you. They're... Beg pardon, friend. My memory's just not what it used to be. I've seen much and more in my adventuring days, and it's all a clutter in my noggin now. Though, I've shared my stories with those around the hut before. Might have more luck with them. But I want to see what this dude has to say first. You have the look of one who has seen more than his fair share of danger. I'm Florimond, a sentry of Jocelyn's Spire, though you would be forgiven for imagining me a sentry of this hut, so seldom have I left it in recent days. I sustained an injury, you see, and have been out of commission for some time. Anyway, my wood whaler comrades are about to commence a culling operation in the Bramble Patch. And the thought of them marching into the jaws of danger while I languish here like a coddled babe is frankly too much to bear. I realize this is sudden, but might I trouble you to take part in the operation in my stead? If you would do me this favor, seek out Captain Anio at Jocelyn's Spire. He will tell you all you need to know. The Sylphs? Yes, Father's told me stories plenty of times. What I've always found most captivating is how their concept of etiquette is almost completely alien to our own. We do best not to underestimate them on account of their childlike looks, lest your face end up a mess of glyphs, squiggles, and chocobo scratches. Teehee. Teehee. Is Teehee her Moogle? There you are. The quickest way to a quiver woman's heart might be through her stomach. Don't even think of trying to foist your foodstuffs on a sylph. They sustain themselves simply by bathing in the sun. So Rolf once told me. Sylphs? Inveterate tricksters and troublemakers, that's what they are. One day they're drawing marble faces on our masks, the next they're sending our young sentries falling into the bottom of a ravine. Tell them to stop and they just laugh at you. Rolf claims they harbor no ill will, but I dare say such pranks are no laughing matter. Where are you? This one. Initiate. Boom, boom. Yes, I know, I'm massively overleveled for this. That's because I'm massively overleveled for the area. Where is the sylph? Oh, it's right here. And I'm heading this way. Okay. This is kind of the reason that I have back end just on the bar. Are you? Why is there an enemy over the... I'm not supposed to go this way. Why are the enemies... I am going the wrong way. Good lord. I'm pointing myself at the wrong arrow. Why are the enemies the wrong way? Because they're not, genius. Hey, you. Come on. This way. Come on. Let's go. La 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 la. These are the funnest quests ever. I'm so glad Square Enix put so many of these. No. No. Bad. Bad Nat. We do not touch the sylph. Bad. Don't you even think about it, Ladybug. And there's a reason I'm walking backwards. I know it's slower, but you lose a ton of time turning yourself around. And if you try to run forward and then beckon it, it'll just turn you back around to face it. Where are you? This one is a little more sturdy than the rest of them. We are almost to the end, though. Just trying to get to that green circle. This one should have never left the camp. Oh, good thing I'm taking you back to it, huh? Did you say anything else? Where is little Solace? This one should have never left the camp. Okay. Come on. In you get. I'm in the green circle. He's in the green circle. 99% of the way there. This one shall never forget walking one's kindness. And back to Hawthorne Hut we jump. Completed all that needs completing, have we? Then only one step remains to collect your reward. Blah, blah, blah. A whole, like, 740? Yeah, 740 experience. Totally. Such passable diligence and general competence are exactly the qualities I admire most. Now that I am satisfied that you possess the necessary level of skill, feel free to peruse the guild leaves I have available. I look forward to hearing of your future exploits. Okay. Gonna go back to the top of the hill again. Didn't know this quest would send me up here. When I went and grabbed the other quest up here. You're actually in the tower, aren't you? Yep. What brings you here, adventurer? Floramon's replacement, you say? And you're aware of the risks? Aye, well, you do seem a capable sort. Floramon's task was to be the slaying of 6 black bats in the bramble patch. Take it you will now see to this? Very well. Wish you the best of luck. So we've got 2 quests to kill a bunch of stuff in more or less the same area. The quickest way to it is down here. Should get most of that back up by the time we're here. Okay. Time to go punch some stuff. And looking at the time, this punching is probably going to be the last thing we do this stream. And we will pick up next, well, not next Friday. Friday after next will be the next Final Fantasy stream. But first we gotta kill 6 boars and 6 bats. After this, I'm gonna be on earlier tomorrow than normal, starting at noon and running till 4 instead of running 4 to 8, because Vix's birthday celebration is tomorrow and it's starting at 4. So I do not want to be streaming at the same time as that. We'll be playing Garden Paws though. And then Monday is going to be a long stream because I have Columbus Day or whatever you choose to call it off. So, like I said, we're gonna do Cat Quest, and based on what I've seen of its length, we should finish off Cat Quest on Monday, and we will start on Cat Quest 2. And maybe Vamp has spent enough time playing Garden Paws since last week that she will know more about it than I do. Oh, did I finish? Okay. Let's go turn these quests in. They are both up on the hill. It's quite a fun game. She started playing it basically the next morning. I don't want to consider how many hours she put into it already. Please, you have my vow. I shall wear barskin armor no more. I will starve before I partake in the tiniest morsel of salted pork. Just make them go away. What? Swine plague the bramble patch no more? Oh, thank you, friend. To speak the truth of it, I have been plagued by a dreadful phobia of this tusk monstrosity in recent weeks. But I realize this will not do. Jocelyn Spire overlooks a hub of trade and military activity, and to shirk my duties would be a dishonor to the hero's name the Spire bears. You've instilled no small measure of courage in me today, friend, and for this I am grateful. You are going to have another quest for me, of course you are. You look to be made of sterner stuff than the average adventurer. How would you fancy doing your bit to preserve the peace? We patrol the area night and day, but a recent skirmish put a dozen of my best men in the infirmary. We're sorely short-handed as a result. I'd be grateful if you could help fill in for the wounded. Now there are 3 strategic positions on our patrol route. Each marked by a twin adder standard. What you need to do is go to the 3 locations in turn, and hold your ground for a while. Nothing to it. See? Yeah, it is a lot like Stardew Valley in that way, that it's like, just one more day. Just one more day. And suddenly it's the 5th of May. So you have seen to the black bats. We couldn't have asked for a better substitute. You have my gratitude. Now, at the risk of seeming brazen, I would ask you a favor of my own. Would you bear a message to Florimond for me? The lad is being overly hard on himself for his absence. Tell him that his fretting avails no one, he himself least of all. He serves the wood whalers best by getting back on his feet with all swiftness, and that requires peace of mind. So we just gotta... Okay, there's the standing guard at the standards. That's gonna be a next stream problem. I'm just gonna toss my... Actually, I think we just gotta talk to Florimond here. Just one more quest. Just one more. A message from Captain Aniud. I see. The captain speaks true. I must say a great weight has been lifted from my shoulders. As bade, I shall focus all my energies on recovery, the sooner to resume my duties. My thanks again, friend. Echo drops, nah, those are not particularly useful. So, when next I stream this, which will be 2 weeks out, we'll talk to Rolf Hawthorne again and continue our endeavors with getting friendly with the sylphs and see where that takes us. Tomorrow at noon, I'll pick back up Garden Paws. As always, thanks for hanging out, and hope to see you next time. Where is that button? Bye.